How did I go from 0 polishes from the indie brand to over 500 since 2024? And here we are, March 2026. Well, let me tell you, I've always loved gold nail polish and glitters, and I would purchase those that I found on the drugstore. And I didn't know anything about the indie nail polish world. I'm going to tell the story with some polishes actually in the gold area. Um, I think I always loved gold glittery nail polishes, and of course found them incredibly difficult to get off. So once I painted them on my nail, they pretty much lived there for the rest of their life, because I wasn't about to put in the effort to remove them. That was perfectly fine with me because I was someone who did not use a base coat of any sort. Honestly, I didn't even know what a top coat was for and thought it was just a sales gimmick. That's right, I thought a top coat was a sales gimmick. Anyways, I would just reapply another layer of nail polish, and it was slightly uneven, but who's gonna tell? And again, it's gonna live there on my nail for the rest of its life. It's not until I maybe explored the Essie brand again from drugstore that was more in the pink variety, and I recall when I would like paint it, and we're talking like chiffon pink, light pink here. Not that that was my color of choice, but it was appropriate for whatever reason. And I thought, God, this is shitty. And I'm not saying all Essies are shitty, but the thing is I thought that nail polishes in one swipe was exactly what it was supposed to look like. I thought that was the end product. Again, because I'm not going to nail polish school. I'm not educating myself, and so again, I'm not using base coats. I don't know that you're supposed to do 2 to 3 layers to get the end result, and I don't know anything about top coats. So then I'm doing some internet browsing, and then I discover ILNP. This was my introduction. This is how it all started. This is how it started. So I found ILNP and I thought, these are all safe for work. A lot of neutral choices. They had the gold, so I picked up a whole bunch of options that were more in the creme space with some flakes, like gold with pink in there. This one is Empire by ILNP, also a gold flake. And then I discovered that they had their top coat called Glass Candy. That sounded very appealing to me, so I went ahead and I picked that up. And I found out that those formulas, when I used them even for the creme type formulas, again compared to the Essie brand, was much more opaque. Not that I knew what that word usage was at the time related to nail polish, but I could do one swipe and it was really good coverage, and then a second one was perfect coverage. And I was like, what is this sorcery? I need to have more of it. Not only that, what are these other gorgeous, beautiful polishes that exist in the world that far surpass anything that's in the drugstore aisle, right? So several $100s later of purchasing up ILNP, it was a slow bloom of buying a lot of nail polish. Then I come and find Holo Taco. And I didn't know about Christine on the YouTube Simply Space, but I was gravitating towards Holo Taco because all of the interesting colors and stuff that they had in their polish, and the magnetics. Never knew what the magnetics was. This one is the gold bottle service. And so those were even more exciting to me. The more stuff in the nail polish, the more glittery it was. This holo was a whole new world. I bought a lot of that. And I wanted even more crazier, eccentric polishes. So then I discovered Mooncat. That's right. I wasn't really big into social media, so I can't say that I necessarily came across it from a post, but it was more like searching for a type of polish. And so this one is called Ime MF Supernova. Very glitzy, glittery. And I really love Mooncat, bought a whole bunch of Mooncat. And then I still wanted more. And that's when I discovered all of the beautiful, amazing indie polish brands that are out there. And how could I get more access to find out about all these different brands and have even more of them? So the one indie nail polish that I selected to showcase the introduction to even the more small indie spaces is the Fauve, not sure. This one is the Christmas Kiss that I picked up last December time frame, and I absolutely love that one. So anyways, if you're thinking about getting into indie nail polish, just be aware, it is addicting, but it is wonderful, just wonderful, and the community is also wonderful. So happy painting and stay spicy.